K Black Boxing, coming to you with another video. Vasyl Lomachenko versus Guillermo Rigondeaux. Who's better? Both these guys have a lot of similarities. They both are decorated amateurs, winning hundreds of amateur fights. They both won 2 gold medals in the Olympics. They both are southpaws. Since turning pros, they both have won titles in their respective division. They have excellent footwork. They are technicians in the ring. And it seems as if when they're in a square circle, that they, are levels ahead of their opposition, at least to this point. They both have less than 20 fights. Well, in Lomachenko's case, he has less than 10. With all these similarities, that's the reason why we would like to see both of them in a square circle, because we believe with their talent skills and with their skills, that it would be a phenomenal fight. It would be basically a bout between two phenomenally skilled fighters. The difference is, though, Rigondeaux is still undefeated, and Lomachenko has lost a fight, although he has less than 10 pro fights. He lost to Salido, and to this point, he haven't avenged that loss yet. Both the guys was in talks, of a rematch, and recently they was in talks of a rematch, but the fight, fell through for one reason or another. They said it was the money. Some say it was the date of the fight. Who knows, right? But even, Rigondeaux has called Lomachenko out many a times. And even, I know Lomachenko and Rigondeaux was in talks of negotiations of a fight, but it fell through. And just recently, Lomachenko's team, because Rigondeaux was calling them out, Lomachenko's team basically said that they will fight Rigondeaux if he was willing to come up to 130. They basically even double dog dared him to come to 130, and Rigondeaux's people responded and said Rigondeaux will come to 130 and to oblige that. But Lomachenko's, team basically backpedaled and said that they're not promoters, they don't make the fights, and it was basically up to the promoter. Well, we have Lomachenko versus Mariaga. So some people think that Lomachenko ducked Rigondeaux, and Rigondeaux, he has to fight Flores again. They fought before, and it was ruled a KO initially. Flores, like I said before, he pulled his best Anthony Durrell impression by getting hit after the bell, and he laid there as if he was dead. He thought he was going to get the victory or disqualification or whatever the case may be, but it backfired, and the referee, called it a KO. Jim Lampley did his best, to try to put the fucks to Rigondeaux, to try to get it, the decision type of the sanctioning bodies or whatever the case may be or the people over the fight should take a look at it, because he was trying to get it switched to a no contest or no decision, or really a disqualification on Rigo's behalf, so he can have a loss on his record. But be that as it may, I guess he fussed enough and cussed enough and cried enough that they made the fight a no contest. So Rigo got to fight, Flores again. So in my opinion, since Lomachenko is fighting Mariaga and Rigondeaux is fighting Flores, if both of them get past their opponent, which Lomachenko and Rigondeaux should, they should go ahead and square up, man. They can still square up. I don't know when Rigondeaux is going to fight Flores again. Hopefully it's soon, though. Get that out the way, handle their business. And maybe, we can see both of these technicians in the ring to face one another, so we can know who is truly better. Because I might say Rigondeaux is better. And that's why I do actually think Rigondeaux is better. And some of you might think Lomachenko is better. But to be honest, the only way we're going to find out is both of these guys are in the square circle, And this is just the facts. And the reason why I think Lomachenko, because we can blame it on the team all we want to. We can blame it on the managers, promoters, and all of this case may be. We can do anything we want to say when we want to duck a fight. But to be honest, the reason why I believe Lomachenko really don't want to fight Rigondeaux is because he used to being the better fighter in the ring. He used to being, the better footwork, the better selection of punches, the better counter puncher, the better person that can move his head, defensive, he just being better overall. See, but going against Rigondeaux, he'll be going against a person that has similar movements to him, but even better, who is even a better, possibly a better counter puncher, a person that definitely have better defense, that got good foot movement, a guy that's not going to be in front of him and stand in front of him and get hit with punches, from different angles. Rigondeaux is going to be able to slip, catch, and maneuver his way out of those away from those punches. And I just believe that a person like Mariaga fits the bill for Lomachenko. A person that's going to be in front of him. A person that's not going to be hard to hit, hard to find. He's going to be right there. Possibly a person if a punch is landed correctly at the right time, Mariaga going to see the punch coming. He can possibly knock him out. Versus Rigondeaux, he's going to see those punches coming from a mile. And like I said, he's going to catch, slip, and maneuver his way away from those punches. So with that being said, game recognized game. And Lomachenko knows that Rigondeaux is very talented. And Rigondeaux knows that Lomachenko is talented as hell too, but we see who's calling the other fight out. You know what I mean? It's Rigondeaux calling Lomachenko. It's not the other way around. So evidently, Rigondeaux must see something in Lomachenko's armor, a chink in his armor. That's the reason why you want to fight him. And this is what it is. And it could be possibly saying, I just want to fight the best. And I truly believe that Rigondeaux do want to fight the best. But I'm not so sure that, quote unquote, because since some people got Lomachenko as the best fighter pound for pound, but the best fighter might not, in your opinion, quote unquote, the best fighter might not want to fight Rigondeaux because he might get upset. Like I said, even though I might be picked Rigondeaux to beat Lomachenko, but that's not, but I don't know until, like I said, both of these guys in the square circle. And for the people that listen to my videos, don't misconstrue or try to twist my words. I'm talking about the fanboys. Don't try to twist my words because, and try to say I'm a Lomachenko hater and, I don't want nobody, all in my comment sections writing bullshit or making videos about me and my 20 subscribers and saying I don't know what I'm talking about, and saying making a whole, 30, 45-minute video talking shit about me, although I never mentioned or comment. When he commented in my comment section, I never even reply back to the nonsense. I know it's bullshit. I know and I know what he's trying to do, and I'm not falling for it. So make another video talking bullshit. Talking I'm shitting on Lomachenko because I clearly stated that both him and Rigondeaux are very talented. They're both decorated amateurs, winning 2 gold medals. They both southpaws. Like I said, they have a lot of similarity. That's the reason why a lot of people want to see both these guys who are decorated amateurs who at this moment at pro level have been phenomenal against the opposition that they face. So we want to see these two gold medalists go against one another to see who's the best. So don't try to make this out to be, because some people don't want to see the fight. They want to say Rigondeaux boring and all that bullshit. They don't want to see the fight because they know that it's a possibility that the fight that they like in Lomachenko might lose. And so it's easy to talk shit right now because they haven't fought one another. So it's easy to do that. But if they were to fight and Lomachenko lose, they have to eat crow. They ain't gonna want to come over here, back on here after they're talking all that shit, and eat crow, and they just make excuses the reason why they lost. They say they say he was robbed, or the judges was bought, or the referee helped them out, or whatever the case may be. You know how they go. But in my opinion, both these guys will have to fight one another so we can see who's the best. Like I said, I think it's Rigondeaux, but I'm being fair. I don't know who will win unless they both are in the ring with one another. And so, the question, who you guys think will win between Rigondeaux and Lomachenko? It's K Black Boxing. I'm signing out. Like, comment, subscribe.